Hi, friends. My name is Toni Cureton. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life Skills FYI. Life Skills FYI provides a set of core adult capabilities to manage work, family, and relationships successfully. It's designed to help build the skills adults need for life. Life Skills FYI teaches skills of planning, awareness, focus, self control, and flexibility. They are daily living skills to promote successful independent living, skills that every adult should know but were never taught in school. Life Skills FYI premieres every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. on our My Virtual Academy Facebook page. So, today we are going to talk about how to set goals for yourself. So, do you ever feel like you're sleepwalking through life with no real idea of what you want? Perhaps you're the kind of person that knows exactly what you want to achieve, but you have no idea of how to get there. This is where goal setting comes in. Goals are the first steps towards planning for your future. They play a fundamental role in the development of skills in a variety of facets of life, from work to relationships and everything in between. They are the target at which we aim our proverbial arrow at. Understanding the importance of goals and the techniques involved in setting achievable goals paves the way for success. And today I'd like to share the importance of goal setting and a few tips on how to create a successful plan that will help you to achieve your goals. So, what is a goal? A goal is something that you want to achieve. It's the desired result that you have for a plan, and you're going to then commit to achieving that plan. Simply put, a goal is a dream with a deadline. So, in order to set a goal, achieve a goal, you have to have a vision for your future. Goals should be the result of careful consideration of your personal vision statement and the things that you want to achieve. And then they need to be time sensitive. The most effective goals are time bound. Goals are generally set for long term, 6 months, a year, maybe even longer than that. They can then be broken down into smaller, short term objectives. And they also need to be large in nature. Don't be afraid to set big goals that seem like they're out of reach. Feel free to think big and outside of the box. Feel free to dream and plan for those really, significant, super big things that you desire. Because if you set big dreams, you can always break them down into smaller increments and short-term goals to help you get to that big goal. So, what is goal setting? Goal setting is the process of identifying something you want to accomplish and establishing measurable and specific objectives to achieve it. Goals are your desired results that you are committed to achieving within a specific time frame. It involves setting long-term as well as short-term objectives that help you stay focused on your goal, track your progress, and attain the desired results. So, why set a goal? Goal setting is important because it provides direction and purpose in life. When you set goals, you identify what you want to achieve and what you need to do in order to achieve it. It motivates you to take action, whether it's in your personal life or your professional life, and it gives you a sense of control over your future. Goals also help you to see the bigger picture and provide you with a sense of accomplishment once you achieve them. There are many benefits to setting goals, and here are a few more that you should consider when you think about setting goals for yourself. Goals give you a definitive idea of what's important and what isn't important in your life. Goals can help you stay in control of your future and spend time on activities that move you closer to your desired outcome. Clearly outlined goals can help you change your behavior positively as you strive to work towards the outcome that you desire for the goals that you set for yourself. And outlining achievable goals and following through on them can improve your overall self-confidence in your abilities, both in your career and in your personal life. So there are 7 common types of goals that people generally set for themselves. They are short-term goals, which are goals that usually 6 months or less. And so then those goals can be broken down to a monthly goal, a weekly goal, or even a daily goal. Then there are long-term goals. Long-term goals usually are a year or longer. And then there are personal goals, which are goals that relate to your personal life, such as health, health-related goals. You know, I want to lose weight, or I want to exercise more, or relationships, or personal interests, hobbies. Then there are professional goals. These are goals that are related to an individual's career, such as your job performance, or for promotions, or to develop more skills. Then there are financial goals. These are goals that are related to your individual finances, such as, developing better saving habits for a savings account. Or maybe you want to save towards the down payment on a new house, or maybe you want to buy a car, or maybe you want to pay off your debt. These are all considered to be financial goals. Then there are academic goals. These are goals that are related to your education, such as, I want to get an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree, or I want to go for my master's, or improving your grades. Maybe you are striving to get on the dean's list or the honor roll, and you are setting a goal to receive nothing less than an A in each class that you take. Or maybe even it's about learning new skills. And then lastly are social goals. These are goals that relate to an individual's social life, such as making new friends or improving communication skills, or maybe attending, different social events. These are the normal goals that people tend to set for themselves. And it's important to identify the type of goals that you want to set for yourself, and then align your values and your priorities with that goal, so that the goal you set becomes effective and meaningful for you, and set you up for success in achieving them. Next, here are a few tips for setting achievable personal and career goals. Now that you know how beneficial goals are, it's time to dive in and set goals for yourself and work on achieving them. Whether they are personal or career goals, it's important to start with goals that are big but still realistic in their scope. Your first step is to consider, what is your passion? Part of the process of how to set life goals should be decided based upon what inspires you and what are your values. You should be passionate about your goals. If you want to achieve them in the long run, you got to be passionate. You got to be excited about it. It has to mean something to you. Otherwise, over time, you'll just forget about it, and, you never achieve it. So you have to be passionate. That's the first thing that you have to figure out. What are you passionate about? Next, your goals have to be SMART. I don't necessarily mean smart as in intelligent, although that helps. But what I'm referring to is SMART, S-M-A-R-T. S, specific, M, measurable, A, attainable, R, relevant, and T, time bound. Your goals have to be specific. You cannot be vague. You can't say, oh, I want to lose weight. You have to be specific. I want to lose 10 pounds in 30 days, or I want to improve my performance so that I can run this 5K marathon that's coming up in spring. These are specific goals. And then they are measurable because it gives you a specific time frame that you are planning to achieve these goals by. Then they're also attainable because it's not hard to lose. Well, I'm not going to say it's not hard. What I am going to say, it is very reasonable to consider 10 pounds versus losing 50 pounds. So it's specific, it is measurable, and it is within your grasp. It is a reasonable reach. And then it's relevant. Why set a goal for losing weight if you're already physically fit? That makes no sense. It has to be relevant to you. It has to be something that means something and is related to what you're already doing or involved in or desire to be involved in. And then again, time bound. You have to set a time frame. You can't just say, oh, I'd like to get in shape to run this marathon, and you don't provide a time frame that you want to get in shape so that you can run the marathon by. You have to put a time on it in order for it to be a SMART goal. Next, you need to write it down. Don't just daydream about your goals, write them down. Once you write your goals down, that makes it more tangible and more real. And it brings it closer to home for you. And it makes it something that you can consider, oh, I can do this now. Next, make your goals visible. Keep your eyes on the prize. Put your written goals somewhere where you'll see them on a daily basis. A place within your home, a place within your office, a place within your space that you can look at every day, regularly, periodically throughout the day. It should be in places that you visit and visualize and see so that you can be consistently reminded of the goals that you set for yourself and that you want to achieve them. Next, you need to break it down. Because goals are often long-term and abstract by nature, make them more desirable by breaking them down. Use a goal ladder by writing your main goal on the top rung of the ladder and then work your way through the rest of the ladder steps by writing down the smaller goals you will need to achieve in order to achieve that main goal. Next, you need to develop a plan. Now that you know what you're working towards, it's time to figure out how you're going to get there. Write down the individual steps you need to take in order to achieve your goals. Creating an action plan will keep you on track. As you work your way through each step of your plan, cross it off so that you can see how much progress that you've made and how much further that you need to go. Next is your action step. Take action. Goals are not going to achieve themselves. Once you've got a clear plan on how you want to achieve your goals, it's time to get proactive. Put your plan into action. Even the smallest steps brings you closer to your goal. Next, you also need to keep perspective. It can be easy to become obsessed with achieving your goals. You might reach a point where you feel you would do just about anything in order to get there or closer to it. But this can lead to burnout and even abandonment. So to avoid burnout by living an unbalanced life, take breaks from your plan. Take a break and a breather, and then look at the big picture and practice kindness towards yourself if you're not where you think you should be or where you want to be. Step 9, you need to identify your potential obstacles. You need to be realistic about what you're going to face, because there are going to be challenges along the way. Everybody's faces challenges, from time to time. And so you need to plan for that. Put that in your action plan. Recognize what potential problems you might have or encounter along the way and make note of them. Being aware of what potential obstacles may lie in wait for you will make them less frustrating for you if and when you encounter them. And it will keep you on track to continue on your journey towards success. Step 10, be accountable. Trying to accomplish a goal entirely by yourself can be lonely as well as overwhelming. Accountability helps you make consistent, steady progress and keeps you striving towards your goals. Keep yourself accountable by sharing your goals with a close, treasured, valued friend. Not just everybody. Only trust your close friends with your goals and your dreams and your desires. And they can become your cheerleaders by constantly asking you, hey, how close are you to finishing up your project? Or how close are you to reaching your goal? They'll become your cheerleaders. It gives you accountability because it makes you face an individual who says, hey, are you making progress? And then it's encouragement. It cheers you on because you see that they believe in what you are desiring to achieve. So your key takeaways should be this. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. It's okay if you don't achieve your goals in the time frame that you wanted to. Just remember that feeling defeated, it takes time to renew and be consistent and press on. That takes time, and it takes a lot of steadfastness and tenacity. And that doesn't happen overnight. And so rather than feeling defeated because you haven't achieved it, just review and look at everything that you have accomplished up to this point or up to any given point. And then look at it and see where you can change or tweak or, readjust some things, and then make those adjustments and move forward. So that's all the time I have today, friends. Now that we have gone over how to set goals, start writing down some ideas and some thoughts about what goals you would like to set for yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My name again is Toni Cureton. My number is 586-842-0558. That's 586-842-0558. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time on Life Skills FYI. And remember to always adult responsibly.